Alright, what's up? How's everyone doing? Thanks for dropping in. Whoa! Got some crispy, high-quality Leopaldon tunes playing here. Yeah, got a fun little show today. Gonna do some viewer requests. We've got a little 5-track EP from GABA Agonist, and then a Leopaldon demo tape, both requested by a couple different people, if I remember correctly. Let me actually look at that. Oh no, these were both requested by Ayana Otonashi. So we will get to listening to those shortly here. Right now, what's playing right now, these are like a couple, mine went blank there, like tracks that were on one of the old Leopaldon sites for download. I'm pretty sure it might have been 232 Comet's like personal site, but like, you know, 64 kbps, probably RM, real media file downloads. So that's why they sound super crispy and high quality here. So, not a whole lot to talk about news-wise before we dive into our music here. But I did want to give a quick reminder. So Datzoid's Dengeki Body talk show is this coming Monday, so Sunday night, early Monday morning U.S. time, so probably Monday, like, noonish Europe time, I want to guess, just spitballing. But as I mentioned last week, they are going to do a stream of it, actually. What was that? Where'd it go? Thank you for the resub very much, Jubak. Really appreciate it. I think my alert box is below my browser, so it didn't show up, but thank you very much. Let me fix that. No, that's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Browser, go down, behind. Okay, just keep little by little. I'll get this. Okay, so no, I don't want that, because I don't want the chat to show up. I want that, and then this needs to go there. Okay, that should do it. Anyway, yeah, thank you again for the resub, really appreciate it. And yeah, so here's the link to actually, like, get the access to the live stream. From my experience with Twitcasting, so you do have to pay. It's 1,500 yen, which is like $10 USD or so at this point. You do have to pay, but from my prior experience, you have access to rewatch the stream afterwards. I don't know if it's indefinitely, but it's at least for a fair good while. And you know, then you can easily, of course, use whatever tool of your choice to save it locally, which I think you have all the right to do if you've paid to access it. You know, obviously it's going to be all in Japanese, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they, like, play some rare tracks and stuff. I guess I will mention, this doesn't really benefit any of us, but Bumblebee posted that at the merch table for this event. Let me find the tweet here. Keep scrolling. Okay, yeah. So he posted at the merch table for the event. He made 5 CDR copies of the first Techno cassette. And also, I guess, dug up 5 copies of Kanemochi Otoko 90 to sell. So there's going to be 5 each of these for sale at the event. And I'm sure they're going to disappear extremely quickly. It's basically, it's a talk show about nerdcore techno, probably about like early days of nerdcore techno, since most of these guys are kind of like early Speed King and similar crews guys. Yeah, I'm definitely bummed about missing out on the Car Techno CD, but hey, maybe he'll be like, oh, these sold in 5 minutes? Alright, I'll make a few more and sell them online or something. And then Sharpnel also posted he's gonna have some merch as well. Nothing new, but I'll see if I can find the post here. Oh, and Datzoid, right, we were talking about this in the Discord. Datzoid said he's gonna have copies of Chibu, this CDR release of a bunch of old, like, Hyper Rich era tracks. And we noted that last time he sold this, the jacket was not actually big enough to fit in the CD, so it was, like, taped to a bigger piece of paper. But it's actually the right size this time. So, like, it technically counts as a variant, a different version of the release. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna play this video, but he's gonna have the Sharpnel sound. Actually, I am gonna play this real quick, because I'm curious here what this says, and it's so loud. Okay, so I was just curious about... Actually, I want to play this whole video for multiple reasons, but first... So it's interesting this, because I thought the book was out of print. So I guess he dug up a few... Oh yeah, it looks like he dug up 10 copies of the Sharpnel Sound book, limited offer. And then I guess he's got 5 more of the 25th anniversary towels, and then 5 of these virtual DJ how-to books that he put out a few years ago. But then I also found it interesting, the kind of back half of this video is like an original theme song for the event. So yeah, I don't know who did that little, like, theme track. It sounds the most like a fucking Smile Hunters song to me, but it sounds like a recent thing. It doesn't sound like an old track. So I have no idea who composed that or if it's ever going to be, like, released or anything, but cool to hear it in this little video. At least I should save this video just to preserve that. But anyway, yeah, so this is Sunday late night America time. I'm sure if you purchase it, it'll give you, like, a reminder and stuff, and like I said, you can watch it later. But yeah, looking forward to watching along for that at least. And then also just briefly, this was just posted a little bit ago. Excuse me. Murder Channel put up an interview with Diesuck in advance of the next month. They're doing a Murder Channel event in Tokyo, and it's gonna have a special Psych Outs G featuring Diesuck live set, which is, as far as I know, not something they've ever done before, and they're really hyping it up as something really cool and exciting, and you won't want to miss this. And I'm gonna miss it, which is unfortunate. And also, it's like, you pre-order your ticket and you'll get a download code for exclusive tracks, which is both great and extremely frustrating. So, you know, if you're gonna be in Tokyo in 2 weeks, definitely go check it out. I wish that I could make it, but I can't, sadly. And I think that's about it as far as recent news, upcoming stuff. Oh, I guess I'll mention this real quick. Let's see if I can find it here. I won an auction recently. No, not showing up here. Oh god, yeah, there's another extra. I mean, this is like feeling like a deal now, because one of these just sold for like 26,000 on Mercari. This is also a deal. This is almost like regular price. Props to this person for not being a opportunistic. Oh, this is like a store, maybe? No? Just some person. Well, thank you for not overcharging for this. Being reasonable. But anyway, I'm going to the closed auction search here. Yeah, I grabbed this Leopaldon shirt that went up. It's a size M, so I won't be able to like actually wear it. But I don't think I've ever seen one of these pop up for sale before. I've seen some pictures of them. I think this is from like mid-2000s or so, and it's got a signature from DJ Cuco on the back. So that's still on the way. I don't have it yet, but yeah, looking forward to getting that in. Oh boy, 20,000 yen for a Hake Shokai CD. It is kind of interesting looking at these closed listings. 12,500 yen for this Hyper Rich. 24,000 for Sharp. No, this is insane. 5,000 yen. I guess it's 2 CDs, but still. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Alright, that's not what I want to do. Alright, because I'm in the browser. Yeah, it is definitely really cool to see more events happening and, you know, more kind of older artists starting to put out more stuff, especially Dadzoid. I just wish that it didn't come along with everything jumping about 500% in price on the secondhand market. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and move my stuff around here, and then we will dive into our first album. Oh man, that's crispy. Peak bitrate. Oh, nice. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I forgot to... one more thing, actually. I forgot to mention this last week. Now I have to dig up the tweet, so give me a second. But I'm going to be doing a set for Neodash's next event, next J-Core Live. The JoJo's Bizarre Birthday Bash on 2nd and 3rd March. That's actually the same day as that Murder Channel show. But yeah, I'm going to do a set for this. I'm looking for the... Let's see here. I swear I am. I'm not making it up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there I am. Yeah, I know what... I have an idea in mind for my set for this. Still have to put it together, but have a good idea that I'm looking forward to getting put together. Should be a lot of fun. I'm sure all the other sets are going to be great as usual as well. So I'll mention that again, of course, next stream. But yeah, another thing to look forward to. And I guess I can go ahead and switch to here. Let's see, how much longer? Okay, 26 seconds left on this track. If I just do this, bingo. Alright, I will get prepared to build, and our first album will begin momentarily. So first up today, we've got Mint Electric EP from GABA Agonist, which I was just looking and is apparently specifically themed after Mint from Galaxy Angel. Tribute CD, I guess. Oh, only 3,000. Yeah, 3,000 units, not bad for a hyper rich LP. Which one is it? Because there's like 4 or 5 LP compilations, right? Yeah, I actually have not really listened to a lot of GABA Agonist stuff. I think just a lot of it. There's a lot of CDs, but a lot of it is just not out there. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit here. It's kind of quiet. That's the Nintendo, Sega, Sony one, I think. Oh, or maybe that one. The IO, whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of unarchived GABA Agonist stuff. Yeah, to my knowledge, the label is run by D-Dog, who is also part of, like, Hake Shokai Hyundai Rave crew. But yeah, there's a handful of artists on the label that I don't really think I've ever seen the names anywhere else. I'll pull up the website in a little bit here, just peek at it. But yeah, I remember watching Galaxy Angel in, like, high school anime club. I don't remember any of the content of it, but I know I watched, like, if not all of it, then definitely at least, like, 8 episodes or something. And yeah, just no recollection of it at all, really. I feel like I remember liking it. Okay, now it's loud again. But yeah, from the little bits of GABA Agonist I've listened to, I feel like a fair bit of it is, like, slightly more on the experimental side, and definitely more on the hardcore side of nerdcore. And yeah, the artist on this EP is Narashino Techno, which I think isn't that like a group of 2 people or something? I believe it says something somewhere on the website. Love it when it just drops to just the percussion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I know on the old site there are definitely plenty of releases that have like the track listing and other stuff which are not on discogs. And of course, I guess maybe infamously I did not include GABA Agonist in the Nerdcore Encyclopedia. I've mentioned it before, but it was really honestly that I just literally didn't have time to try to research everything, and I didn't want to put like a half-finished section for it in there, so I decided to, it's in that and Ping Music Label, I think, are the two most glaring omissions. Yeah, I spent so much time trying to figure out like all the early Rasetsu records and like Doku records stuff that I just literally ran out of time before the printing deadline. I feel like it. I feel like, you know, at the time I wasn't super familiar with Ping, but I feel like they have definitely come to be very heavily associated with nerdcore. I don't think that they're necessarily a core label. Like I don't even know that a lot of the Ping artists would like necessarily self-identify as nerdcore, but you know, if and when I do a revised edition, I'll definitely include it, and just, you know, the sheer number of releases they have. Oh, what the heck? Thank you. I noticed that earlier, but I was like, is it just because the stream just started? This happened last time, or earlier. Let's see here. If I go to here, and I go to here. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps happening. That's really weird. But it's fixed now. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, definitely the Ping stuff is fairly easy to come by. I don't remember... Well, okay, no, I do kind of remember. Last time I went to Ears, I thought about just buying every Ping release they still had, just to have them. And it came out to like 15,000 yen or something, so they probably have a good 12 releases or so still available. I ended up not doing that because it was just like a little more than I wanted to spend, even with the extremely weak yen. But yeah, the stuff that's on Ears, at the very least, is still pretty easy to grab. And Surugaya has not arbitrarily decided that their releases are worth 20,000 yen or whatever. At least last I checked. Oh, on Ears? Yeah. Yeah, I think they like only take bank transfers, so that's definitely tough to figure out. Okay, let's take a look at the GABA Agonist website before this EP is just already over. This is one of the not one of the few, but this is one website that I actually have bookmarked just for my own. I think I found it, you know, or dug it up while I was working on the encyclopedia and bookmarked it because I was like, I'll come back to this, and I eventually will. But yeah, so they've got there's even a mod download page, but there's two different discography pages, and there's like the old works and then current works as of, I don't know if this, does this even change? This goes up to 26. I think they continued having releases all the way up through like 2009 or so. Yeah, so there's a artist list here. So I don't know if Lockhead like is D-Dog, if that's alias or something. I'm honestly not sure. But then yeah, there's a number of other artists. I think a lot of these artists are like units. No, okay, so Lockhead can't be D-Dog because Narashino Techno Force is Lockhead and D-Dog. So I don't think they're the same person. Yeah, here's this mod page. Wow, this site was still around up till 2014? I assume it's gone now, right? Yeah, okay, it's gone now, but just want to see at least one of those mods is actually archived. Okay, so there's two mods archived on here. So that's cool. But yeah, it says most of the releases came out in M3. And then, yeah, on this older discography page, they don't have the cover art. They have a screenshot of the cover art file from some file browser. So it's just this tiny little, like, smaller than a postage stamp look at the cover art. But yeah, these first, I think 11 releases have all the track lists up on here. And then after that, from here on, it's just titles and very short description of the release. So I guess probably Narashino Techno Klotz is just another name for Narashino Techno Force. And Narashino Hardcore Force. Okay, Technocrat. And then, yeah, if we look at discogs here. Ooh, yeah. I can't type. I can't see the keyboard. There we go. Yeah, it downloads the zip. Okay, so there's 24 releases on discogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first gap is 9. And then, yeah, we start getting gaps throughout here. And then, yeah, 26 is the last one listed on the most recent version of the website I've been able to find, but apparently they go up to like 43 at least in 2006. So there's a lot undocumented here, unfortunately. And it feels kind of weird that just, like, there's a gap of 12 releases here that I guess just have never popped up on, like, Surugaya or anything. And so I don't know if they just made only, 20 copies of each of these or something. You would think that, especially lately with how sought after the Hake Shokai and X Roger stuff has gotten, that these would start cropping up more and people would be at least trying to get big money for them, but guess not. Yeah. I sort of feel like there's, well, I don't know. I want to say, let me go back actually. I want to say I feel like there should be a newer website that has some of the later releases cataloged, but I don't know if that site was up till 2014. I mean, who knows? But, let's see here. So this, you're doing that thing. This goes up to like August 2005. Wait, so if this goes up till August, I guess the latest update is October 2004. But there's no links to any other pages. Alright, what other pages are on this site? We're just gonna dig into it. Yeah, G-Back with just searching record shops. I, at one point, used the Wayback Machine downloader to just download every archived page for the LPU Records website, because it's a nightmare to try to browse, like, on the Wayback Machine itself. And I haven't actually dug into it yet, but, like, I did it for that site and, like, Groovy, and I'm sure there's a bunch of undocumented stuff hiding in there. I know there's a No-Chin, presumably a mix CD, called The No-Chin Show, that the only evidence of it existing is like on one archived date for the Groovy homepage. It shows up in the like top 10 bestsellers this week. And nowhere else, nothing else. No other indication of its existence. Okay, so hold about. This is what we were just looking at. And I want to look at the discogs again, actually. Yeah, so 26 is... But see, this doesn't make sense. How would they have put out 12 releases in a year? So, I feel like something's gotta be off or wrong here. This definitely warrants further investigation. I mean, this clearly does say 038. So that's the right catalog number, but I feel like the year has to be wrong, and these need to all be pushed up a couple years or something. I don't know. Download page. I mean, it could be. They could have like just dropped a 10 CD set at some M3 or something. Okay, so there's another download page that might have some stuff on it. Links page. Index page. Menu page. Just gonna look at a couple more of these pages. Okay, so this is one of those archived, weird, like, navigation menus that just does not work at all. So that's not useful. That is nothing. And then here's just like the top page. Okay, so this is just a frame. So it's not actually been updated since 04. Yeah, I don't know. But if this site was still getting updated up till like, I don't know, 2008, 2000, who knows? It's a mystery. But one that will get dug into by someone at some point. Maybe me, maybe someone else. And now we are moving on to our very early Leopaldon demo tape. I hope this is the... So there's two demo tapes that at least that I have audio of. This is definitely the more interesting one, so it's the one I picked. There's another one that I don't have a specific name for. Like, I don't know. It was just presented as demo tape. But yeah, this one is definitely more interesting. Has a lot of, as far as I'm aware, otherwise unreleased stuff. And also, yeah, a bunch of classics. It's on a few releases. Yeah, this is on one of the 7 inches, as well as a couple of the CDs. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything here. Need my sticker sheets. Got elephant fishing in a boat, and a little bunny enjoying a warm drink. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really, really rare to find any sought-after nerdcore stuff on discogs for like an actual good price. There was like one seller a few years ago that just kind of popped up out of nowhere and had a handful of Beauty Burst CDs that he put up for like $5-10. There's a copy of 10th Impact that he put up for like $5 because it was like sun damaged or something. And of course they all got immediately snapped up. But that's like a once in 5 years type thing to happen. This like I feel weird saying it just occurred to me because it feels obvious, but like I just kind of like actually throw it through the fact all these people selling these CDs for like $200 plus. These aren't collectors because none of the current collectors are reselling stuff right now for the most part, especially rare stuff. So these are all people who, almost certainly all people who bought these CDs for market price new when they came out and, you know, have had them laying in their closet or whatever. Because I was just thinking about, like, if you're a collector and you paid $200 for something, that's like, it's not a good excuse, but it's like kind of a reasonable reason to then turn around and put that up for sale for $200 or whatever dollars because you're trying to recoup your own investment. But I don't think any of these listings are that. I think these are all people who paid $20 tops for these things when they came out. And I don't know, I feel like if you find something like that laying around and you don't want it anymore, what right do you have to earn a profit off of that? If you're a collector and you made an investment on it, then that's a different story, but yeah, I think this is like an earlier version of this track. The percussion and stuff feels different. Yeah, I have no idea when this tape is from either. I put 96 as a guess, but that's not really based on anything specific, any specific knowledge. Cool little billboard here. What's he doing? Is he dancing? He's like standing in a flower. I don't really know what this is supposed to depict. Yeah, it's absolutely awful. Yeah, this is definitely a very early version of this track. Oh boy, lots of stickers time. And I just dropped a piece that I have to retrieve. So we have a... okay, that's a good point, yes. I had forgotten that the, like, one I'm used to listening to is not actually, like, labeled as the original. Yeah, I wonder what happened about 5 years ago that could have caused a surge in the price of nerdcore techno. It's a mystery. It legitimately, honestly, did not occur to me at the time that putting together a book and putting it out would backfire for me and everyone on the collector side of things so badly. Yeah, see, collectors are like the opposite. We're gonna sell things for reasonable prices. I haven't sold anything in my collection off in quite a while, but like, oh, these are all wrong. I mean, I don't just, like, when I have sold things in the past, I'm not just going to sell everything for $15, $20, but I don't think I've ever asked more than, like, maybe $60 for, like, a Psych Out's DVD or something. I guess I'd say for the most part, collectors are more reasonable than reselling. And I mean, even, you know, that guy on discogs with the Castro tape. I wouldn't say most of his listings were reasonably priced, but some of them were, at least. Some of them obviously aren't. Nobody's gonna pay $2,000 for that Castro cassette, but... I have, incidentally, and on the topic of Leopaldon, I have, there have been a couple times at events where he'll, like, bring along a sealed copy of one of their old CD albums and be like, alright, I've got a sealed copy here, one sealed copy, 10,000 yen and it's yours. But I think he's mostly joking. And I don't think that he actually expects people to buy them, so... yeah. Ooh, yeah. Jammin'. see if it, I haven't listened to this rip in a while. Turn it up until it improves in quality a little bit. I don't think it's like this for the rest of the tape or anything. Excuse me. Yeah. And of course, that's why I wish that all of these things were just, you know, on Bandcamp from the artists. I mean, so the Stereo Records stuff has been on Bandcamp for like 8 years and has gotten a Bandcamp daily feature and just blatantly has like stolen Urusei Yatsura and Cardcaptor Sakura artwork on the jackets, and there have been no issues whatsoever. So like I don't really feel like being worried about the sampling is a valid excuse for not putting old stuff on Bandcamp, honestly. And I know some artists have started little by little get into it, like Fukyun put up a couple of his old albums on Bandcamp, but like, I don't know, just those people are the ones who deserve to be making money from the music they made. Much more so than just someone who bought it and now doesn't even care about continuing to own it. Yeah, I guess, I mean, you know, it just, like, another one that just occurred to me is MIDI put up all his Nihon Kokumin tracks. That's, I guess, Nihon Kokumin is, like, one thing that I'm, like, a little more understanding why they don't, just put all that stuff up, because, you know, so much of that is unauthorized, and, like, they have legitimate positions tied directly to kind of the, I don't know, otaku industry or whatever. So that's like slightly more understandable. Man, it focused on this for like 20 seconds. It's just some lady playing frisbee with a dog. Oh yeah, and that was another one a little while back. Genkai Lovers did like the whole official re-release of his old stuff, and that was really nice to see. Okay, so here's one of, I think this is the first track that at least I could not identify as having been released anywhere else. Hey, welcome. Got here just in time for the first, otherwise unreleased, as far as I know, Leopaldon track. Honestly, Nihon Kokumin has always been one that's been kind of on the more expensive side for the most part. I feel like Nihon Kokumin, Sharpnel, and Hyper Rich, I feel like, were the first labels to really get expensive for whatever reason. Here's May. A little washed out, but at least it focused. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, give me something to dance to.
Yeah, it is always nice when some reasonable listings pop up. Makes me wish that, you know, every item that has popped up on Surugaya, I wish for literally everyone's sake that whoever sold it had just put it up themselves on Mercari for, you know, probably even more than what Surugaya paid them would still have been a reasonable price to put it up for. Because you know that for those things they're listing at 20,000, they paid like 6,000 yen tops for. That makes sense, yeah, with the drop shipping and just, yeah, that being so much easier to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, it used to be, you know, 10, 12 years ago, part of the reason why it was easier to score good finds is because most people wouldn't, for one thing, wouldn't even know about the shops or auction sites or whatever, and then even if they did, wouldn't know about proxy services to let you be able to buy from them. Another classic here. Yeah, I was surprised to see someone put that up for essentially retail price. I mean, that's the recent reprint, and I think that sold. That was listed at like 4,000 yen retail price, essentially. So good on them for being reasonable. I mean, if you just want a copy of the on-demand version, feel free to message me and I can hook you up with a reasonably priced copy. No pressure, of course. Yeah, I still have the ability to produce those really easily. I just wanted to officially make it out of print, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. Has it been pretty bad with Pokemon too? Oh man, really? Damn. Yeah, I know there have been like video essays made about the inflation and manipulation of the retro game market with all the grading companies and shit. Yeah. Guess that must be... Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, and the people paying that much, I'm sure 95% of them are not because they care about that game. It's because they care about feeling cool for owning a highly graded copy of whatever.
国際秘密防衛機構イーグル日本支部のメンバーゴレンジャーは江戸川ゴンパチ総司令指揮のもと世界を狙う悪の組織
Yeah, I don't know.
この十字軍と戦うのだ。バイブルーン発進ゴー。青レンジャーチェンジャーチェンジャー青レンジャー青レンジャーチェンジャーチェンジャー青レンジャー青レンジャーチェンジャーチェンジャー青レンジャー青レンジャーチェンジャーチェンジャー青レンジャー青レンジャーチェンジャーチェンジャー青レンジャー青レンジャー
Alright, I think I can do one more bag here. Yeah, we got about half hour left or so here. 23 minutes. Oh no, yeah, half hour left. Yeah, I mean, I like having the physical package of a game, but at the same time, I've like, I still like it, but I've let go of actually caring about it for pretty much anything that I can just, you know, if I can play it on the original hardware without the physical software, then I don't care about owning the software. So, you know, PS2, Xbox, Wii, all that stuff, I find it hard to really care about trying to collect those. But for like DS, original DS games, which I guess, you know, technically if you have a hacked 3DS, you can play those on original hardware, but yeah, like I have kept all my DS games. I bet the Beanie Baby collecting scene is kind of chilled out at this point. That's right, didn't Furbies, for some bizarre reason, like, shoot up in value for like a short bit there a year or two ago? I feel like that's a thing I remember happening. The mystery has been solved. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've listened to other released versions of this track. So I'm not sure off the top of my head if this one is like a different early mix or not. But after this one, all the rest of the tracks are, as far as I could tell, otherwise unreleased. Okay, yeah. I kind of had a feeling. I mean, basically, I always feel weird saying unreleased since, like, this cassette exists, so it was clearly released. Just, like, you know, not for most of us. Ooh. Right, right. We got this weird drill piece going down into this tower. I don't know if it will end up having any actual function, but we'll see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't remember who sent me the rips of this. I should do a better job of noting these things down. I think one person sent me rips of this, and then I believe Nebulizer was like, oh, I have that, here's the scans, and that's where the cover art comes from. And I think this was around when I was actively putting the encyclopedia together. I think that's right. It might be that he sent me the rips himself. There's a hard to come by Leopaldon CD that showed up on Soulseek. And then I have another demo tape rip that might have been on Soulseek. I'm honestly not sure. Yeah, that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait for it. Yeah. There used to be, you know, even more. Man, I still remember one time this Japanese user with a whole bunch of, like, very rare Psych Outs and Beauty Burst stuff popped up on Soulseek, and I was able to grab like one thing off of them, and then they just disappeared and never showed up again. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so check it out. So we got this cool little, I was gonna call it like a central tower. It's got some cool designs on the side. I don't know what this sticker is supposed to be. It's kind of small for you to see it anyway, but it looks like, it's a guy fanning himself with a leaf. But what it is it's an elevator. Whoa. You just twist the top and it, because it's this corkscrew spiral thing, you can just keep trying to go up. Yeah, cool elevator. I like the transparent yellow. Let's see, how big is the next bag? Bag 18. Yeah, we can do one more bag, I think. I think there's still a fair few Psych Outs tapes that have not popped up. I think CD-wise, pretty much everything except for that one Hard Edge CD has come up and become documented, but I think there's still a lot of cassettes. I think there's a lot of cassettes from a lot of artists that are just completely undocumented. Yeah, I have the Disque du Soleil 15th. Is it 15th? I thought it was 10th anniversary. But regardless, yes, that is also available. And honestly, have we not listened to that? I guess not. For some reason, I like felt like we have, but that could just be my memory going. Yeah, I'll have to look at the Brickhouse archives. I need to make like a Google sheet of this. But yeah, Murder Yacht School cassettes, Hyper Rich cassettes. Someone posted a photo the other day of some, I guess, extremely early Honda Lady cassettes that I had never known existed. So, there's a lot out there to still be discovered. Probably, there's a relative lot. Yeah, thank you for picking up on that, because I had not seen that. Yeah, that guy in the tweet said apparently originally it was a 3-tape set, so there's a set of 3 tapes out there undocumented. But yeah, like the Transonic Records Twitter account has been posting like a lot of photos of cassettes lately. Not nerdcore stuff at all, but like extremely obscure Japanese techno stuff that, as far as I know, has not been documented in any way before. There's that. There's also that DV8 cassette tape that Inori from Super Rescue Wares posted a photo of one time, and I've seen no other information about anywhere ever. Yeah, definitely. There's probably, you know, other, like, super hell stuff, too. That's just completely undocumented. I'm sure there's probably more Castro stuff. There's, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. So, I always... Oh, fuck, I just fucked this sticker up. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. I always try to, if I ever see a listing for, like, a magazine with a interview or feature on psychouts from back in the day, I'll pick it up. And, one magazine article I found mentioned briefly that they had provided the soundtrack for some, like, independent filmmaker's movie. And it didn't go into any detail, just said they provided the soundtrack for this movie. So it could just be like existing Psych Outs tracks or something, but it's like it's like a kind of known filmmaker, I don't remember his name or anything, but like a very obscure movie that like I did some research on it and found like a mixy thread of people like swapping around a VHS copy of it that hadn't had any posts in like 6 years or something, and no other information on its existence. So that's out there somewhere too. No, it's. I mean, I'll have to try and dig up the info. But yeah, it was just like in this magazine article it mentioned Psych Outs doing the music. It just like it's like a you know, indie art house obscure film from, you know, the 90s. Okay, I think we're coming up on the last track or so here, so I will get our brick house info out momentarily and just finish this step. Alright, let me see here. How many more tracks we got? Yeah, okay, yeah, 2 tracks, 5 minutes. I'll do the brick house info real quick and then see if I can finish these little tree branches. But if I don't, that's okay. So yeah, for today's brick house, our password is gonna be I just noticed that the label name in the album info is sticking out of the box. Oops. But yes, password is gonna be all one word, all lowercase, Power King for Jumbo Power King Records. There's some additional old Leopaldon crunchy tracks in there also that I didn't get around to playing on the pre-show. Yeah, let me just see if I can finish putting together these little branches. When the last track starts, I will do the wrap-up. I cannot tell the perspective on these instructions at all. I think it's supposed to be like this. No, it's gotta be like this. Yeah, thank you, yeah. Here, I'll just, okay, I'll do this stuff myself. But yeah, we're gonna have a cool tree coming out of here, and we added this, like, graphic of a little mech fight. It's not gonna focus on it for me, but it looks cool. Got the Lego space logo there. Come on. Well, anyway. Up goes the elevator. Space elevator. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this set. Love all the Monkey Kid stuff, but especially the city stuff. Yeah, use the Discord command. Boom. That should still work. Let me see if that still works. Okay, yeah. Okay, what did I just do? Oh no, okay. I think I just messed something up, but... Huh. Well, anyway. Yeah, I will definitely try to dig up the name of that movie and the director, and post that. But yeah, since we're coming up on the last track here, no stream next week. Next Friday is Zoo Day, so if you want to spend 7 hours watching 12 Ounce Mouse, look on my Twitter or whatever later for more info about that. And then the week after that will be our next episode, and we're gonna do a little Nevin showcase. All this stuff was requested. We'll listen to the first Nevin compilation, the little Tinkergell EP, and then Beauty Beast's Dark Knight album. So yeah, thanks for joining, coming and hanging out. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but next one will be a nice long one again. And looking forward to seeing you there. Have a good weekend. Peace out.